YouTube and welcome back to my channel. I'm Gracie from Small Pine Crafts, and today we're going to be learning how to make this mushroom granny square. Just a quick note that this tutorial is not meant to teach you how to crochet. You should already have an understanding of how to double crochet, make a magic circle, and do some basic color changes. To make this particular granny square, you will need 3 colors of yarn in your choice, a crochet hook, a pair of scissors, and a tapestry needle for weaving in the ends. Now, this might look familiar if you've seen my mushroom coaster tutorial video. So it starts out very similar, but then instead of going around and making it a circle, we turn it into a granny square. We're going to start with a magic circle. So take your yarn, put it like this. Go over like that. Take your hook, catch the yarn, and make a chain. Going to start off like all the granny squares in the series have with a stacked single crochet. So we're going to chain 1. Going to single crochet, and then we're going to go through these back loops, pull up the yarn, and there you go. We're going to make part of a double crochet into this magic circle with the green, but we're going to stop midway through and change colors. So yarn over, go into the circle, pull up a loop, pull through 2, stop, pick up your white yarn or color of choice, and pull through to complete that stitch. I'm going to make 2 more double crochets using the white, similar to the green. So yarn over, pull up a loop, pull through 2, pull through 2. That's 3 stitches. Now make sure you're carrying the green in the back, because we're going to start a 4th double crochet, but we're going to stop here halfway through, pick the green yarn back up, and complete the stitch. You should have 4 double crochets in your magic circle now, 2 green, 2 white, and we're going to put 2 more green in and make sure that we're carrying the working strand of white yarn through the circle with us. So we're going to do 1 double crochet, stop halfway through, grab your red yarn, lay it over top, and pull through to finish 6 double crochets in your magic circle. Now we're going to put 6 red double crochets in to finish this off for a total of 12 double crochets in the magic circle total. And we're going to make sure we're carrying the working yarn of the other 2 colors through the circle with us. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we're going to do the last one. Pull up, stop, pick up the green working yarn again, and be careful to make sure you're grabbing the working yarn and not the tails. Complete the stitch. So we have 6 red stitches, 4 green, 2 white. Now grab the back, the magic circle, pull it tight, pivot, and single crochet into the top of the stacked single crochet. And there's our first round. Now we're going to start our second round. Make sure you take the 2 strands of the colors you're not using of the working yarn and keep them in behind the stitches. So we're going to do another stacked single crochet. So chain 1, go back into that stitch we slip stitched, put colors that way like that, chain 1, go into the 2 loops, pull up a loop, single crochet. Now double crochet into that same stitch, making sure you're catching the back of the 2 colors. Put a double crochet in right there. Now again, keep that there, go into the next stitch, and we're going to put 2 double crochets into that next green stitch. 1, 2. Now we've come to the white stitch, and what we're going to do is we're going to put 1 green double crochet and 1 white double crochet in here. So yarn over, go in, pull through 2, and then stop. We're going to change colors again, the white to complete the stitch. Yarn over, go back in, and there you go. Now let's put that back there. We're going to do 1 white stitch, 1 green stitch. So keep the colors in the back, carry them with you. Yarn over, pull up a loop, pull through 2, stop, drop the white, pick up the green, pull through, put another green double crochet in there. There you go. Put 2 green double crochets in the next stitch, again carrying the other colors with you. 2, 1, yarn over, go into the stitch, pull up a loop, pull through 2, stop. We're going to change color. Pick up the red, complete the stitch for 2 double crochets. Now we're going to do 2 double crochets into each red stitch with the red yarn, being sure to carry the colors behind. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 2 stitches left. Again, make sure you're carrying the colors with you. 1, 2, 1, go in, pull up a loop, pull through 2, stop, pick the green, back up, complete the stitch, and slip stitch into the top of the stacked single crochet, and we are done with round 2. Point where we no longer need the red and the white, so we can cut them off now. So set it down, grab your scissors. I'm going to leave some longer tails for weaving in the ends. And you can cut them off and set these strands aside so that now you're just working with the green yarn. This is also a good point to stop and weave your ends in at. So I'm going to go do that and then we will continue. All right, now that the ends are woven in, we're going to start by making our granny clusters. So we're going to start, chain 1, make a stacked single crochet. This will count as our first double crochet. And then 2 more double crochets into that same stitch. Here's your first cluster. Skip 2 stitches. And now we're going to make a corner. So we're going to put 3 double crochets in this stitch. Chain 2. Three double crochets. Here's our corner. Now we're going to skip 2 stitches again. So 1, 2, 3 double crochets. 1, 2, 3. Now skip 2, make another corner. So 2, 3. 3 double crochets, chain 2, 1, 2, 3. There's our corner. Now we're going to skip 2, 1, 2, 3, skip 2, another corner, 1, 2, 3, chain 2, 1, 2, 3, skip 2, 1, 2, 3. Hello, Rocky. Okay, we're going to make our last corner now. So skip 2 and then 1 double crochet, 2 double crochet, 3 double crochet, chain 2, 1, 2, 3, and now we're going to slip stitch into the top, the stacked single crochet, and that finishes off round 3. So for our 4th and final row, we're going to chain 1, and we're going to go back into this space between the clusters and do a stacked single crochet and 2 double crochets. For the rest of the square, for this round, you put 3 double crochets in these spaces, and then in the corner we do 3 double crochet, chain 2, 3 double crochet. So let's do all that together. Yarn over, pull up a loop, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, chain 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, corner, so 1, 2, 3, chain 1, chain 2, 1, 2, 3. We're just going to keep going all the way around until we get back to that first cluster. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, chain 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and we're at our last corner. So 1, 2, 3, chain 2, 1, 2, 3. We're back where we started. So we're going to slip stitch into the top of our stack single crochet, pull it tight, and now we bind off. So chain 1, grab your scissors, cut, pull it, and there you have it, a mushroom granny square. Now, as I have stated in the rest of the videos in this granny square series, this one and this one we just finished look different because this one I made a while ago and I blocked it, which is where you wet the fibers and use pins to shape it, and then when it dries it holds its shape. So we are going to go weave in this final end and block this one. We are once again to block a granny square. To do that you will need some pins, the square itself, a foam board of your choice to pin it to, and either a garment steamer or a spray bottle of warm water. I'm making these granny squares 6 inches by 6 inches, so we're going to pin it in one corner, grab another pin, and then we're going to count out 6 spaces. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Take the pin and stick the corner. Another pin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In the corner. Another pin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In that corner. Now that care of, I'm going to fill in the halfway marks with pins. And try and get these edges as straight as possible. It's easier to use knit blockers if you want to get it really perfectly straight, but I don't have any, and this method works just as well for a fraction of the cost. So now that those sides are pinned, we'll go in and just pin each cluster. And this method will give you nice, crisp corners, straight edges for when you connect all your squares together. Okay, it's the last pin. Now, take your water or steamer, wet it down. You don't need to soak it. Wet it a little enough so that when it dries, it will hold its shape. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this tutorial. I do hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, leave a comment below what you are going to make out of this series of granny square tutorials. And I will see you in the next one.